All right, cellos, here's your practice video for Tam Lyn. This is the orchestra version set by Crystal Plowman and Bob Phillips. And you guys get a nice solo at the beginning here. You actually have quite a nice part for the first page here. So key signature, B flat in the key signature. So low ones, you've got second fingers to watch out for this first page. And let's just hear what this first part sounds like for the solo. This piece basically has an A part to the tune, the fiddle tune, Tam Lyn, and a B part. And then you can see in your part I also wrote in that you can split those two parts into an A and A1 and a B and a B1. So they're very similar, A to A1, it's just that the ending is slightly different like the last measure. Same deal for B to B1, almost the exact same notes, just the endings are a little different. All right, so we're starting off very slow and deliberate, it says. So super slow tempo, put some vibrato on it, make it sound really mysterious. So about 1, 2, 3, watch your slurs. And then here's the tutti. This is where the rest of the cello section comes in. Almost exactly the same, just the last measure is different. So here's A1, measure 5. Okay, so the ending there, we end on a C sharp to a D. If you want to do an extended forward open, yeah, you can do that, but it's slow. Try shifting up. Maybe do a 2, 3 or a 1, 2, so you can put some vibrato on that D instead of playing an open D. Now we continue on A again, A1 again with a retard at the end of that measure, and that's the first opening section. So all slow with just those two melodies going on, or that one melody with two slightly different parts. Okay, so now at 17, we pick up the pace a little bit. It says with energy, and you get to play with the violas on the B part of the tune. So let's do it slow first, just figure out the notes. Notice that there's a bunch of C sharps here as well, but you do have F natural still on the D string. And just watch, there's quite a few accidentals. So here's the B part, just the first line, starting at 17. 3 and 4, slow. Okay, so watch your slurs. Be careful that you're slurring correctly. And let's pick it up a little bit. So now you've got the notes into your fingers a little quicker. 1 and 2 and. All right, and then finally, here's our quicker tempo. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and. Okay, that might be a little on the fast side because we've got a ways to go yet, but it's fun to try it that quick. So now the B part, or B1 part, starts off exactly the same. There's a pickup into it from the previous line. So make sure you're slurring. And now here is where it's different. 23. Let's slow this down for a minute. Starting on your 2 for your B flat, C sharp, and now this is a little grace note. Just flick that fourth finger down to your 2, the F natural, with another C sharp D. Now, if you find that it's easier for you to shift up to third position because of the C sharps, by all means do it. If you like a different fingering, just go for it. Especially as you go faster, you might find it easier rather than doing extensions and string crossings. So let's try that B1 part again. I'm going to start with the pickup, the C sharp slur from the previous measure. 3 and 4. Okay, so now let's try B into B1 at a faster tempo. 1, 1 and 2 and ready, go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try that over again. My bow got all tangled up. All right, here's 17 again. 2, 3, and. It repeats itself at 25, that's the B part again. B1, same thing at measure 29. So again, you just have two main melodies, A and B, and they're slightly different at the ends of the measures for A1 and B1. Okay, so at 33, you go back to that A line for one more time through just that first part of it. And notice there's an accelerando in the last two measures. So 35 and 36, we're going to gradually speed up into the fast section at 37. 37, just whole note, so easier for fingering, but super intense sound. You've got accents. Maybe shift up here to a 3. Now 45, here's your rhythm. You're going to play on the and of beat 3 with beat 4. So be 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 1, 1. One thing I forgot to mention too, back at 37 we have a new key signature. No more sharps, no more flats. So you get to lose that B flat, don't have to worry about that anymore for the rest of the piece. All right, so now at 53 we're doing some pizzicato. Careful for the off beats at 54. You're playing on the and of the beat in 54. So here's 53. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Back to your bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 2, 3, 4. All right, and now our last section, measure 69. It goes fast and furious, and we're in cut time now, 2-2 time. And notice the bowing. You have some double up bows, and then it says simile, which means to continue in the same fashion. So we're going to be going down, up, down, up, down, up for that section. At the very end, at measure 80, be careful. You've got some chromatic stuff going on. You've got a G, F sharp, open G again, low 1 for G sharp, and then just bring it up to an A. So let's finish this up. Here's measure 69 to the end in a faster cut time. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Probably go maybe just a little bit faster at the end there. So mostly spend your time, I'd say, from 17 up through 37 on the fast part. Do it slow so that if your bow does get tangled up like mine did in that one part, you've got the basic skills to start off with and then speed it up from there. And as always, if you have any questions, just come and see me.